Holly! Yo, guess what? The new place is finally done! Our brand new home is officially complete. I handled the entire move all by myself, too. Packed everything, moved it, unpacked it, you name it. So don't even stress, okay? Just keep focusing on your new job out there. You've been getting transferred all over the place, right? But hey, it's all good now because we've got our very own home base.
Wait. Ken, what are you even talking about? What house? What new place? What is going on?
Yeah, I figured you'd be surprised. Can't blame you, really. I mean, this whole dream home plan, it was a total top secret operation. I kept it under wraps right up until today. Honestly, making sure you didn't find out before it was finished was insanely hard, but I pulled it off, somehow. I've always wanted a house, okay? Like not some apartment or condo, a real house. A freestanding, full-blown, single-family home. But no, you've always been on that condo hype, right? Totally obsessed, always going on about how condos are the smart investment.
Because they're easier to sell. The building management handles everything, and condos in this area are appreciating like mad. That's not an obsession, it's just common sense.
Yeah, sure, if you're trying to make money, but that's not what this is about. It's not about being smart or practical. This is about having a dream. My dream. So since you're off doing this whole solo work transfer thing, I figured it was the perfect opportunity. And boom! I went ahead and built us a gorgeous custom home. You're welcome.
Oh my god, are you actually serious right now?
Yup! Now I can finally say I'm a respectable man with a proper home and everything.
A respectable man? Please, before you go playing house, how about getting a real job first? Do you even remember how long it's been since you actually worked?
Look, okay, so I'm technically jobless, whatever, but even I'm allowed to want a home. And hey, Mom's super happy about it too. She can't stop smiling.
Wait, back up. Why would your mom be happy about this?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. That's the best part. It's a two-family home. From now on, it's gonna be you, me, and Mom living together under one roof forever.
Good God, I'd rather be sent into the 9th circle of hell. You can go live with your mom if you want, but please leave me out of it.
Come on, she's my mom. I've got to take care of her. She's thrilled with how everything turned out. Honestly, I think I might be the most devoted son ever.
Yeah, you sure are devoted to your mother, aren't you? But don't you think there was someone else who you should have been more devoted to? Someone who you married?
Hey, relax. Plenty of wives live with their in-laws, you know? It's totally normal.
None of this is normal, you psycho.
And Mom really helped out a lot with the house, too. She worked hard, she chipped in, she was all in. So when you get the chance, make sure to thank her properly, all right?
Excuse me? Why the hell should I thank her? You already know I've had it up to here with your mom. And now this? You're acting like some kind of hero while dragging me into your mess. Did it ever once cross your mind how I might feel about this? Don't ever bring this stupid house thing up to me again. Hi there, Marlene. Can we talk for a moment? Oh my, Holly! Long time no see, huh? Well, I guess now that we'll be living together, we'd better learn to get along. So come on, let's make this new shared life a pleasant one, okay? Yeah, about that. What exactly is going on here? Because, just to be crystal clear, I never agreed to live in some shiny new house with you. If you and Ken want to do that, then be my guest, but I'm not moving in. Oh, don't be so dramatic. The house is already built, so what's done is done. You might as well just accept it. From now on, you'll be living in this lovely high-end two-family home with us. Doesn't that sound just perfect? It sounds perfect, all right. Perfectly torturous. I'm not going to pull any punches here, Marlene. There is no way in hell I'm living with you. Oh, come now, don't be such an ungrateful daughter-in-law. And besides, let's not pretend this isn't all thanks to you. I mean, honestly, if I weren't in such a good mood today, I'd probably still be mad. But hey, today I'm feeling generous. What do you mean, thanks to me? What are you even implying? I mean exactly what I said. It's because of your money that this all happened. I never thought my son would actually manage to marry anyone at all, let alone someone with real income like you. But then, bam! Turns out you're pulling in 200 grand a year? Would have been nice if you'd mentioned that earlier, don't you think? Having such a high-earning daughter-in-law really came in handy. Thanks to you, we now get to live in this absolutely beautiful home. Isn't that great? What the? Marlene, I'm not your daughter-in-law anymore. Oh, that's right. You're not a daughter-in-law. You're just our personal ATM, aren't you? So be a dear and keep being useful, okay? In the meantime, Ken and I will just enjoy our lovely new life together without a care in the world. Thanks again.
Holly, hey, just wanted to let you know the move's all done. We're officially all settled in at the new house. Your stuff didn't take up much space, so I just tossed it into the spare storage room. I figured that was fine.
Wow, you mean you actually went through with moving into the new house?
Huh? Duh! Yeah, of course we did. I mean, come on, you got transferred again, right? It'd be stupid to let this place sit empty after all the work I put into it. Might as well live in it.
All right, hold on. I need to confirm something. Where did the money for this house actually come from? You're not seriously about to tell me you expected me to pay for it, are you?
Well, yeah, obviously I did. I mean, who else was gonna pay for it? Me? Don't be ridiculous. You've got a steady salary. Mom's scraping by on whatever she gets from her pension. And me? Well, yeah, I'm between jobs. But you're still bringing in the big bucks.
Unbelievable. Actually, no. I wish I could say this is all unbelievable. But since this is you we're talking about, no, this is totally believable.
Come on, don't act so upset when you're not. You're the one making 200 grand a year, right? That's insane money. We're lucky to have you.
Wait, how do you even know what I make?
Well, okay, so maybe I took a quick peek at your bank account. Not a big deal, I was just checking.
Not a big deal. You went behind my back and dug through my financial records?
Hey, chill. I didn't steal anything. You're my wife and all, right? So I figured it was fine. I mean, what's wrong with a husband checking his wife's bank records?
That's not how this works. You don't just break into someone's account and snoop around like it's nothing. That's theft. It's identity fraud.
Okay, calm down. You're blowing this way out of proportion. It's not like I took a credit card out in your name or anything.
You forged a mortgage application in my name, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but come on, the bank said it looked solid. Your income profile got us approved on the first try.
You've got to be kidding me.
Don't worry, I made sure not to go over your limit. I only borrowed what I knew your salary could handle.
Tell me, what's the monthly payment?
Okay, so here's the thing. I actually got a pretty good deal on it. It's a 30-year loan, and the monthly payment is only $3,000. But hey, it's a two-family house, so that's actually a bargain, right?
You took out $1 million loan using my name without asking me. And you're trying to spin this like you got a good deal?
I mean, I did haggle it down. The original price was way higher. I tried to save wherever I could.
You don't get points for discounting fraud, Ken.
There you go again with that word. It's not fraud. It's a family decision, a surprise, a gift.
I didn't ask for a gift, and we are not a family.
Oh, come on, that's harsh. Look, Mom said she'd handle all the paperwork and taxes and stuff. You don't have to lift a finger. Just keep bringing in that sweet income and we're golden.
You really are something else, Ken. So your big plan is, I work, your mom does housework, and you, what? You sit on the couch and supervise?
No, I'm security. I guard the house, I keep an eye on everything, I make sure Mom doesn't burn dinner, and I double check that all the lights are off before bed.
You're calling yourself security now?
Well, someone's gotta make sure this place runs smooth. You're off flying around the country for work, and Mom's getting older. I'm just doing my part.
You mean your part is mooching off me and calling it support?
Come on, that's not fair. I put in the effort. I handled all this house stuff by myself.
Without telling me, without my permission. You stole my name, my income, my signature, and chained me to a 30-year debt I never agreed to.
You're being so dramatic right now.
No, Ken. You know what's dramatic? You pretending we're still married.
Wait, what?
Exactly what part of that didn't you understand? We've been divorced for over a year now.
What are you talking about? No, we're just living separately. We never officially split.
Are you serious right now? I handed you the divorce papers myself. You even signed them. Don't tell me you forgot that.
Yeah, but I didn't think you actually filed them.
I filed them the same day I got my transfer. I dropped them off at the courthouse before I even got on the plane.
No way. No, you're lying. You wouldn't do that.
You really thought I was bluffing? After everything, the money you took, the constant excuses, the fact you refused to job hunt after getting laid off?
I was trying. I just needed more time.
2 years, Ken. You promised me you'd get back on your feet in one. You swore you'd try. Instead, you sat around calling it your adult summer break while I paid the bills. And honestly, it would have been a lot better if you would have just been upfront and told me that you were never planning to get a job. But no, you would tell me that you were going to an interview at one place or another. Then when I got home, you'd tell me, "Oh, shucks, Holly, they went with another candidate."
What do you want me to say? It's not my fault there was someone more qualified than me for every position I applied for.
You never applied for anything. You never went to any interviews. That's the point.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. And you know why I know that you didn't? Because no fewer than 3 businesses that you applied to were run by personal friends of mine. One of them said you applied but never showed up to the interview. Another one said you never even applied. And the third said you applied but called them the day of the interview to cancel. I guess you needed more time to get into a better mental place and consider other options. Is that right?
Well, I mean, everyone needs a break sometimes.
A break? You were lying around the house like a slug, and then you started asking me for cash like it was nothing. And when I said no, what did you do? You started pulling money out of my account without my permission.
But, no, I didn't. I may be a lot of things, but I am not a thief.
Oh, please. You really think I wouldn't notice the fact that there were large withdrawals from my account made an hour after I left for work a few times a week? I have a banking app on my phone, Ken. I got notifications. Plus, you said you read my paycheck statements. That's how you figured out how much I make, right?
Oh, yeah, I admitted that, didn't I?
And even then, I didn't blow up at you. I should have. I had every reason to.
So why didn't you?
Because I wanted to believe you'd change. I wanted to believe you were just stuck in a rut. But then I told you I got promoted, and your response was to scream at me, say I was selfish, and announce you were done with working forever. That's when I knew I had to walk away.
Wow, so you really filed the papers?
Yeah, I really did. And you know what? That was the best decision I ever made.
But what about this house? I built it for us!
No, you built it for yourself. You never asked me. You never included me. You just used me.
So what now? You're just gonna leave me with this huge mortgage?
Yeah, that's the plan. You took out the mortgage. It's your problem, not mine. Now, if you'll excuse me, unlike some would-be home security personnel, I have actual things to do today, so I'll be off. Good luck finding a way to pay the mortgage by yourself, Ken. Holly, we need to have a little talk. I just heard something outrageous from my son Ken. He told me you actually filed for divorce. What the hell is going on with you? Have you lost your mind? No, I haven't. And yes, I filed the papers. A long time ago, actually. This isn't news, Marlene. It's done. No, don't you it's done me. You think it's okay to just casually toss aside your marriage like that? You think you can just show up, live in our house, and then leave whenever you feel like it? I don't owe you anything, actually. And if we're talking about obligations, isn't it usually the parents who are supposed to support their kids? You're the one who raised him to be this helpless. You were his wife! That comes with responsibilities, young lady. To your husband, yes, but first and foremost, to your mother-in-law, mind you. You don't just get to walk away from that relationship. You made a commitment. A commitment which I honored, and Ken did not. And so I severed the commitment. So, why don't you step up? Excuse me? Why don't you take care of Ken from now on? Go ahead. You can handle the $3,000 month in mortgage payments, the bank loan, the utilities, groceries, all of it. Good luck. I'm sure you've got this. What? Are you serious right now? There is absolutely no way I can do that. I'm living on a fixed income, thank you very much. Holly, come on. If things have gotten this bad, then just get back together with Ken, please. You think I'm going to get back together with him? I mean, honestly, people break up and make up all the time these days, right? It's not that big of a deal, so just undo it. I'll even pretend this divorce thing never happened. Let's call it a little hiccup, okay? I'm being generous here. Well, good for you, but no, I'm not undoing anything. I don't care if you think divorce is just some silly phase or a trendy break. I'm not going back to him. That's never going to happen. Ugh, you've really got some nerve. I tried to be civil for once and you act like you're too good for us now. Oh, give me a break. That's rich coming from you. You keep calling me your daughter-in-law like nothing's changed, but I'm not. I haven't been for over a year. We're not family. So stop sending me these messages like you think we're still related. This conversation is over. This conversation is not over until I say it is over. Don't you dare ignore my texts. Holly, I demand that you respond to me at once.
Holly, please, I'm being serious right now. You've gotta help us. I mean it. Me and Mom, we're drowning. We can't do this by ourselves. We're supposed to pay $3,000 a month for the mortgage and we can't! It's impossible! We've already sold off everything we could. Electronics, furniture, old stuff from storage, anything that could get us a little cash. But the money's gone. The house is stripped bare. There's literally nothing left to sell. I mean, I'm down to a single pair of pants. That's it. One! And they've got a hole in the knee.
Then maybe, just maybe, you should get off your ass and get a job. I don't care what it is. Fast food, delivery driver, janitor. Pick something, anything. Just start working.
You think I don't know that? I've been trying to figure something out, okay? I even reached out to my friends. I messaged everyone I could think of, trying to find someplace that'd hire me. I begged. I told them I was desperate. I said I'd do anything. And do you know what happened? Every single one of them ghosted me. Not a single reply.
Well, gee, I wonder why. Could it be that you spent years bragging about how your rich wife was your personal paycheck and you didn't need to lift a finger?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I might have talked myself up a bit. I used to joke that I had it made, that I was living the dream, that freeloading off a high-income wife was peak efficiency. I thought they'd find it funny, but I guess they didn't. Turns out they all thought I was pathetic. They were calling me Mr. Security Guard behind my back, saying I was a full-time layabout, a joke.
So what did you do then?
I apologized. I told them everything. I laid it all out about the mortgage, the debt, the house. I even said I'd take any job they could throw at me. But the second I did, they all said the same thing. No one's gonna hire a criminal.
That's because you are one.
But I didn't know that. I swear. I didn't think it was a crime. I used your name for the mortgage, but I figured it was fine. I mean, we were married once, right?
That's not how it works. You forged my name. You used my identity. You committed financial fraud. That's a serious offense.
I didn't know! I swear I had no idea! I looked it up after one of my old friends said I could go to jail. Apparently what I did falls under forgery? It's actually arrest-worthy. I could get a record. I could go to prison.
And you're just now figuring this out? You thought you could scribble my name on $1 million loan and just get away with it?
I thought if I kept up the payments, no one would care. I figured as long as the bank kept getting their money, it'd all be fine. Nobody checks those details after the loan goes through, right?
And what happens when you miss a payment? What happens when the money runs dry, like it is right now? They'll audit everything. They'll check the files. And then the bank will realize my name was forged. And the next knock on your door, it's not gonna be the mailman. It'll be the police.
No, come on, don't say that. You have to help me. You're tied to this too. Your name is still on the mortgage.
Actually, it's not. I already talked to a lawyer. I showed them everything. And since I never signed anything, never agreed to the loan, and never gave you permission to use my name, I'm not liable for a single cent.
That can't be right. That's not fair. Your name's all over the paperwork too. This can't be all on me.
Yeah, and you are the one who put it there, not me. You stole it. That's on you. You forged it. You signed my name. You made that choice, not me.
So you're really just gonna wash your hands of all this? Just leave me to burn?
You lit the match, Ken. You built this house of lies. You kept piling it higher and higher. Now it's all crashing down. And you expect me to swoop in and fix it for you?
Come on, just give me a little help, one last favor, please. If you don't, everything I've done falls apart. My life is over.
Then maybe you should turn yourself in. Go to the bank. Come clean. Maybe they'll go easier on you if you cooperate.
No way! No freaking way! I'm not doing that! And if you won't help me, then I'll tell them you were involved too! I'll say you knew everything!
Go ahead, try it. Because I've got every message, every receipt, every forged file saved and backed up. If you even breathe in the direction of the police, they'll know exactly who did what, and they won't be coming for me. We're divorced, Ken. We've been legally done for over a year. I don't owe you a thing. We're not family. We're not even friends.
Holly, please! I know I screwed up, but I need you! You're the only person I've ever really needed!
You needed someone to fund your delusions. That's what you needed. You didn't want a partner. You wanted a walking wallet.
Okay then, let's just hit reset. Let's get remarried. I'll change, I swear. I'll work, I'll pay off the mortgage, I'll even do the dishes. Just give me another chance.
You really think I'm going to fall for that?
Come on, think about it! If you marry me again, you'll get the house! And let me tell you what, this is an awesome house. And as a bonus, you get Mom back, too. She'll cook, clean, even do laundry.
Wow, a house I never wanted, a loan I never signed up for, and your mother as the cherry on top. What a dream.
I'm serious. This is a good deal for both of us. What do you say, huh? Will you marry me again?
Not that this would change my answer, but I'm already married.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got remarried yesterday. I met someone at the office I got transferred to. We fell madly in love right away, and then everything kind of happened at once.
You what? You married some random guy at your new office? Are you insane?
Insane would have been staying with you. You built a house in secret. You dragged your mother into it. You stole from me. You committed fraud. And even after all that, you still don't understand why I left.
You're throwing away everything we had for some nobody?
There was nothing left to throw away. And if either of you comes near me or my new husband, I will call the cops. Try me.
Holly, I still need you. I always did. So does Mom. We're lost without you.
Then stay lost. And the end, Ken and Marlene quickly fell behind on the mortgage payments, and it wasn't long before the bank uncovered everything. Once the fraud came to light, both of them were arrested. Oddly enough, Ken's older sister got swept up in the mess too, and was also taken into custody. I had been wondering why the bank didn't catch the fraud sooner, and it turns out his sister had been impersonating me to push the application through. Apparently, while I was away on my job transfer, she claimed I had agreed to let them live in my apartment rent-free. Looking back, I'm honestly just relieved that I was finally able to cut ties with those two idiots once and for all. Mom, I need your credit card. I've been grinding this game all day and I'm like this close to getting the rare drop that I've been waiting for. Come on, I just need a few more pulls and then I'll be done. I promise. I'm guaranteed to get it at this point. Alyssa, seriously? We had an agreement, remember? You promised you were done with that stupid cell phone game. You spent almost $2,000 on my credit card last month. $2,000 on a game that you only started playing 2 months ago. Do you even get how insane that is? You keep saying that like it even matters now. I already spent it, didn't I? So what difference does it make if I spend a little more? I'm no math whiz, but it seems like another $20 isn't much compared to the $2,000 I already spent. Oh, I don't know. Maybe because it's my money and because you said you were going to delete the app. If you keep doing this, then I'm going to have no choice but to confiscate your phone, Alyssa. God, you're being so unreasonable. The limited time gotcha is about to end, and I still haven't gotten the what I want. If I miss it, that's it. I'm screwed. I'll never get it. I'm gonna be stuck as the only person in my guild that didn't get all the seasonal event items. Is that what you want, huh? You want me to be a total outcast? An outcast to people who you've never met in real life and only started playing with a few weeks ago? Too bad. You're not getting my card. This whole thing has gone way too far. I don't have time for this. Just give me the card number and the security code, like now. I'm not kidding. Unbelievable. Alyssa, I warned you. And you're still pulling this? Whatever. If you're gonna be like that, I'll just message Dad instead. He actually listens to me. I swear you're the worst mom ever. You never let me do anything. Excuse me? I am not happy with the way you're speaking to me right now, young lady. Ugh, Max, I know you're busy with work, but I really need your support tonight. Could you get back home as early as possible? I need you to do something about Alyssa. She's driving me insane. I can't keep doing this alone.
Oh, great. I knew I shouldn't have opened this text. Now I can't feign ignorance anymore. What happened now? Did you two get into another fight or something?
I don't know if you could call it a fight so much as I was just trying to deal with a disobedient teenager. Your precious daughter tried to pull another stunt this morning. Remember last month when she spent $2,000 on mobile games on my credit card? Well, after that, I told her she was done, and guess what? I just found out that she wasn't done. She said she deleted it from her phone, Max, and now, surprise, surprise, she's right back at it like nothing happened. She lied to my face. Our daughter told me a bald-faced lie.
Are you serious? You're still going on about that?
Still going? Are you kidding me? She asked to use my credit card again this morning. And when I told her no, she had the nerve to whine and scream and practically demand the security code. It was like I was talking to one of those phone scammers.
Holy cow! You mean to tell me a teenage girl was acting overly dramatic about something incredibly minor? Wow! Oh wait, that's totally normal. It's not the end of the world.
Max, she's not just being dramatic. She's being entitled and manipulative and completely out of control. And when I try to rein her in, I'm the bad guy. She doesn't listen to anything I say. I'm telling you right now, she's not going to learn a damn thing from me alone. She needs to hear it from you. She needs to know her father won't tolerate this garbage either.
Honestly, I don't see the point. Let her blow through the stupid game. She'll get bored eventually. That's how kids are.
What do you mean, blow through the game?
Look, if she spends all the money, she'll learn her lesson. Natural consequences, right? Let her hit rock bottom. That'll teach her better than yelling ever could.
Are you seriously saying we should just hand her a blank check and hope she burns herself out? You do realize that's my credit card she's using, right? If she maxes it out or starts pulling cash advances, we are done. That'll destroy us financially.
Well, that's your card. You gave her access to it. That's not really on me. You should have been taking better care of it.
Excuse me? Are you seriously trying to pretend like this isn't your responsibility too?
I mean, come on, Celine. When did it ever become my job to police what apps she downloads?
She's our daughter, Max, not just mine when it's convenient for you. And every time something goes wrong, you act like you're just some guy on the sidelines with no stake in it.
Hey, that's not fair. We had an agreement, remember? You handle the household stuff, I make as much money as I can and build up a nest egg for us. That was the setup from the beginning.
Yeah, except I've never seen a single statement from this mythical nest egg you seem so proud of putting money away into. You keep saying you're putting money away, but you've never once shown me any numbers. For all I know, there's nothing in there, just empty talk.
Wow, so now you think I'm lying?
I think I've been carrying this entire house on my back and you don't even notice. Groceries, school fees, bills, clothes, food, emotional labor, you name it. I handle it. And you come home, kick your feet up, and when I ask for help, I get, "Hang in there, Celine, you got this." You're not my cheerleader, man. You're my husband. I'm your wife, and I am drowning.
God, you always do this. You always start going off on these emotional spirals the second I'm in the middle of something.
Emotional spirals? Seriously? Try dealing with a teenage daughter who thinks she's entitled to thousands of dollars in fake gems, and a husband who won't even back her up for 5 minutes.
Fine. You think I never back you up? Then maybe I'll go ahead and make your wish come true. Since I never do anything for you, I'll stop coming home at all. According to you, nothing would change, right? That's what you just said.
Wow, that's your solution? Let her self-destruct and I'll vanish too? You know what, Max? That's not parenting. That's quitting. You want to stay out until I stop being hysterical? Then maybe don't act like a child while your wife is begging for help.
Whatever, I'll crash at my mom's or something. Just let me know when you're back to stable and I'll think about coming home.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm having a hard time deciding which of you is behaving more like a teenage girl right now. Seriously? It's been a whole week and Dad still hasn't come back. Like, what is he even doing? He's still at your grandmother's place, from what I've heard. Just sitting around, avoiding everything. You know, silly things like his family, his spouse, his responsibilities. Well, I got a message from him yesterday. He said if you just get over yourself and apologize, like actually kneel down and say sorry, then he'll come back home. What? I told him I wanted him to come back, like soon, and he said he might if you showed him some real regret. So I asked, should I get Mom to kneel or something? And he goes, yeah, if she does that, I'll consider it. You've got to be kidding me. I'm not. He was totally serious. If you just apologize like a freaking adult, none of this would even be happening. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not groveling to that man. If he doesn't want to come back, then fine. He can stay gone. Are you actually hearing yourself? You're just okay with Dad never coming home? Of course I'm not okay with it, but I'm also not going to bow and scrape to someone who walked out on us like a coward. He left. He's the one who should be apologizing, not me. Ugh, you're unbelievable. You seriously think you can survive without him? You're just a part-time housewife. You barely bring in enough money to cover groceries. Let's be real. You need him way more than he needs you. You'd be surprised. Right now, we're surviving just fine on my income, aren't we? I'm the one paying the bills. I'm the one keeping this house running. Your father's done nothing. Yeah, and you think that makes you some kind of hero? Please, that's only because I haven't moved out yet. You're one minor expense away from collapsing. You work part-time and act like you're queen of the world. I'm doing everything I can to keep us afloat. I shouldn't have to do it alone, but I have no choice because of your father's actions. Whatever! I need Dad, and when he comes back, I'm gonna ask him for an allowance. At least he knows how to treat me right. After everything, you really think he's just going to hand you cash like nothing happened? Yeah, I do. I mean, come on. I'm his teenage daughter. If I smile and ask nicely, of course he'll say yes. That's what dads do.
You're seriously that naive?
No, I just know how to get what I want. But if he doesn't come back because you refuse to say sorry, then what? What if he actually says he wants a divorce? That totally screws me over. Did you even think about that?
So that's what matters to you? Not the lying, not the running off, just how it affects you?
Oh, come on! You're blowing everything out of proportion again! He probably just needed space. And besides, he's seeing someone new.
What?
Yeah, I've seen her. He was out with her the other day, holding hands like it was no big deal.
You saw them with your own eyes?
Yup, right outside school, too. He was walking with this really pretty woman with perfect skin, long hair, and great fashion sense. They were totally holding hands like a real-life couple. He saw me and just kind of looked the other way like he didn't think anything of it.
And he let you see that? He didn't even care?
Nope, and honestly, I didn't care either. She's cute, and they looked good together. It was kind of refreshing to see him smiling for once, instead of just looking miserable around here.
Unbelievable. He's parading another woman around in public in front of his own daughter?
I mean, would you rather he sit around sulking by himself? At least now he seems like someone people actually want to be around. I'd rather have a dad who's got a girlfriend and some confidence than a guy who hides in a corner and mopes all day.
You're talking about your own father and your mother. Do you have any idea how messed up that sounds?
Oh, please, don't act all shocked now. You've been storming out of rooms and throwing tantrums for as long as I can remember. You don't care about Dad. You don't care about this house. You only care when someone makes you look bad.
You really think that's fair?
You never stop to listen to anyone. Not me, not him. And by the way, I'm still playing my mobile game, and I'm still in favor of getting that hot tub if Dad wants one.
My headache is going from bad to worse. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Good, now you know how I feel. Every time something doesn't go your way, you scream and storm off. You never deal with things like an adult.
You think I'm the only one? Your father left. You're spiraling. And I'm the only one left cleaning up after both of you. When you get home from school, we're sitting down and having a real conversation. We're going to talk about your behavior, your spending, all of it, because this can't keep going.
Are you serious right now? A lecture? What, you suddenly think you're in charge again? Let's be real. Dad's at the top of this house. You're like way below him. And I'm up at the top next to Dad, so why should I even listen to you?
You don't have to listen, but you will sit down and hear what I have to say. Someone around here has to act like the adult, and clearly it's not your father.
You know what? I'm sick of you. I'm just gonna have Dad file for divorce already.
Excuse me?
He can take me with him, and I'll live with him and his girlfriend. We'd probably be way happier without you dragging everything down.
Say whatever you want, but don't expect me to fall apart just because you two want to play house together. You let your father know that I'll be sending the divorce papers myself.
Oh, awesome! He texted me back. That was fast. He says he wants me to give you this message for him. Celine, I thought staying away from the house would be the shock you needed to fix that awful attitude of yours. But if this is how stubborn you're going to be, then I don't see the point in continuing this marriage anymore. Does that mean what I think it means?
Good God, using his daughter to tell his wife he's divorcing her. I've never been more disappointed in anyone in my entire life.
So it does mean what I think it means. Dad wants to divorce you. Loser! And you know what else? I'll tell you another fun little secret I know. He's already signed the divorce papers. That's right. He just told me they're in his top dresser drawer. He wants you to sign them and submit them as soon as possible. And if you don't want that, then you'd better get on your knees and start groveling. Looks like you're officially a divorced woman now, Mom.
You know what's funny? The way you keep acting like your dad is the one calling the shots here.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I never thought I'd hear the word divorce from my own daughter before hearing it from my own husband. That part really caught me off guard.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I submitted the divorce papers this morning.
What? Yeah, I went to the courthouse and turned them in first thing today. Your dad signed them over a month ago. I've had them sitting in the drawer ever since. But today, I finally decided I'd had enough.
You already filed them, and you didn't even tell me or Dad? What were you even thinking?
I was thinking I'd been holding this house together on my own for way too long. I was thinking maybe it's time to stop pretending this family was ever going to work the way things were. And honestly, I was thinking maybe getting away from your dad would actually be better for you too.
This is insane! I thought all that divorce talk was just bluffing. I figured maybe it'd make things exciting, shake stuff up a little. Not that you'd actually go and do it. Even Dad didn't think you'd go through with it. We were just memeing and thought, I don't know, it would be pretty funny to see you on your knees begging and pleading. Wanted to sit down and watch you freak out.
Well, if the only way to avoid that scene was to kneel in front of the two of you and apologize like I'm begging for scraps, I'd rather get divorced.
God, this is nuts!
So I'm packing up. I'll leave. As for you, you're old enough to make your choice. Who are you going to stay with? Cheating father or your part-timer mother?
Duh, obviously I'm going with Dad. That's not even a question.
Of course you are.
Did you actually think I'd pick you? Come on, be serious. That's hilarious. To be honest, I never really saw you as my real parent anyway.
Actually, no. In fact, the only reason I gave you the choice at all was because I was sure you'd pick him. If there was even the slightest chance you would have picked me, I would have just told you to stay with your father. What? Did you think I actually wanted to be stuck with you till you turn 18?
Wait, huh?
Enjoy your life with your father, Alyssa. You deserve him.
Celine, what the hell is this? Some weird letter just came in from a lawyer. Like, what even is this nonsense?
It's all right there, Max. Front page. Nice and clear. That's an official claim for the money you blew through in our joint savings account and for the compensation I'm owed because, surprise, you had an affair.
Hold on. You're asking for how much? $90,000? Are you out of your damn mind? That's robbery. It's actual robbery, Celine.
Robbery? You want to talk robbery? Because I can go line by line, Max. I've got every single receipt from every little hotel, every stupid present you bought her. All of it. Did you seriously think you were being subtle? Because I hate to break it to you, but I've had people looking into this for a while. Every little lie, every sketchy move you made, all of it has been documented. Just like you were planning your grand escape, I was planning mine too. I've known for a long time this marriage was over. That's why I started pulling records and digging into our finances. And when I finally got access to those accounts, they were bone dry. Almost nothing left.
Okay, maybe I used a little bit of the savings, but I didn't cheat on you. Come on, I'm a married man. I'm a father. I wouldn't...
Max, stop. I hired a private investigator. I've seen the photos. And Alyssa, she saw you too, on her way home from school. Yeah, our daughter saw you wrapped around some woman who wasn't her mom. Let that sink in. You didn't just humiliate me. You humiliated your own kid. And if she saw it, God knows who else has. Probably half the neighborhood at this point.
You've got to be kidding me. This can't be happening.
It is, and now maybe you finally understand why I'm asking for compensation. So go ahead, act like a grown-up for once and pay what you owe.
No, wait, come on, this whole thing, it's crazy! I still don't agree with any of it. I mean, I get the alimony thing, sort of, but the savings? Why do I owe you for that? That was my money! I earned it, I brought it in! Shouldn't I get to decide how I spend it?
Wow, you really don't get it. I covered all the living expenses, groceries, utilities, bills. That was the deal we made. You saved, I paid. So that savings, that was built on both our backs. It wasn't yours, it was ours. And you spent it all on your mistress. So yes, Max, you absolutely owe me.
Okay, fine, I'll pay the damn damages or whatever, but $90,000? Are you serious? That's a ridiculous amount!
It's the amount my lawyer and I agreed on. If you think it's too high, talk to them, not me.
Why are we even involving lawyers? We're still married, right? Can't we just, sit down and talk this through like adults? I'll come home tonight. We can hash this out.
Max, it's done. The divorce papers have already been submitted. We're not husband and wife anymore. We're strangers now.
Don't say that. You're really doing this? You're actually going through with it?
It's already been processed. No turning back. So please, just pay up and move on. Oh, and I'm sure Alyssa told you. She wants to stay with you, so congrats. Custody's yours. Enjoy your brand new life with your daughter.
Hey, Mom, so I've been thinking, I kinda wanna live with you now.
Huh? Hold on, where's this coming from all of a sudden?
Well, Dad's always working and never home, right? So he just handed me a credit card and told me, handle it yourself. He said it was for, daily expenses and pocket money or whatever.
Okay, and what exactly did you do with it?
I only charged a little, but the moment he saw the bill, he totally lost it. He screamed at me, said he was canceling the card and everything.
All right, how much is a little? Tell me the actual number.
Around $5,000?
5,000? Are you kidding me right now? You spent 5 grand? What were you even buying?
You're overreacting! He said I could use it however I wanted. He literally said, go ahead, do what you want with it.
He meant for groceries and school stuff, not to blow thousands on whatever crossed your mind. He's not some kind of millionaire. And didn't you use it all on some dumb gotcha game?
You don't get it at all! He's telling me that I don't appreciate the value of money, so he's not gonna pay for me to go to college anymore! He says that I'll have to get a job and earn my own money!
Wow, that's actually a perfectly rational thing for him to do. Yeah, color me surprised. Your dad actually did the right thing for once. It's just too bad he didn't do it sooner.
Come on! I don't want to work yet! I want to go to college! But now I've got to get a job just to fix this mess? This is so unfair! So yeah, I'm gonna live with you now! Come and pick me up right away, okay?
Not a chance. Honestly, with everything that's happened, you're better off staying with your dad full time. Stay with him, get a job, and learn the value of money.
Wait, what? No! I came to you because I wanted to live here with you! I'm your daughter! I need you! Don't you want to help me?
My daughter? Sorry, Alyssa, but I stopped seeing you as my daughter the day you sided with your cheating father over me. You disrespected me, blew through my card like it was Monopoly money, and now you want pity? You made your choices, so live with them.
Wait, no, you can't be serious! You're really just throwing me away like this? You can't do that! Let me live with you! I'll delete all the games off my phone, I promise! Man, this is seriously the worst day of my life!
After graduating high school, Alyssa wasn't accepted into any colleges and ended up working part-time jobs to get by. At first, she still tried to live the same flashy in-game purchase lifestyle she'd gotten used to, but reality hit hard. After taxes, insurance, and basic living costs, she was left with barely anything at the end of each month. Eventually, she deleted every game app from her phone, which tells me she's making some big steps forward. As for Max, things didn't exactly go smoothly for him either. The woman he cheated with moved in with him, but promptly moved out once she found out she'd been living with his daughter. Now stuck with debt from the alimony settlement and struggling to rebuild his life, Max has been working hard day after day just to stay afloat. It turns out, karma doesn't forget, and neither does the bank.
Hello there, hope you're doing well. This is Karen from Green Blue Real Estate.
Hello, thank you for always taking care of things.
Of course, that's what we're here for. It's my pleasure to serve our valued tenants. Actually, I have something urgent I need to inform you about, Miss Hayes. Do you have a moment right now?
What is it?
I really wish I didn't have to be the bearer of this news. But it's something that affects all our valued residents.
Oh.
Actually, regarding the apartment building you're currently living in, we've decided on a rent increase across the board starting this April.
What?
I know this is so sudden and surprising. However, we ask for your understanding and cooperation from all residents. These decisions are never made lightly, I assure you. The management has been discussing this for months now.
So we look forward to your continued support of both your apartment building and green-blue real estate. Wait a minute. What do you mean by a rent increase? Well, prices for everything have been going up lately, haven't they? Along with that, land values have been fluctuating too. The cost of building maintenance has skyrocketed. Utilities, insurance, property taxes, everything is more expensive now. I see. So, after discussing with the landlord, we're very sorry, but the rent increase has been decided. Trust me, we explored every other option first. Discussed with the landlord, you say? Oh yes, extensively. Hours and hours of meetings. The landlord was also very pained about the rent increase. It kept them up at night, honestly. So please, don't contact the landlord with any angry complaints. They're already feeling terrible about having to do this. It really was an agonizing decision for the landlord. But sometimes these tough choices have to be made for the long-term stability of the building. By the way, how much of an increase are we talking about? Well, that depends on which unit you're in. You live on the first floor, correct, Miss Hayes? Yes. Let me just double-check my records here. Your rent is currently around $1,500 per month, but starting this April, the rent will be $3,000 per month. What? $3,000 per month? So you're saying the rent will double? That's correct. I know it sounds like a lot, but when you consider the current market rates, similar apartments in this area are going for even more. I've never heard of such a rent increase. The rent suddenly doubling. Your anger is completely understandable, Miss Hayes. However, recent price increases have been very severe. Please understand and cooperate with us. This is really the minimum increase we could manage. The landlord wanted to go even higher, but I fought for the current tenants. That's not something I can understand right away, and to report this over by text message without any formal written notice. We thought direct contact would be better than a one-sided written notice. This is our way of showing consideration. Personal communication shows we care about our tenants as individuals. This is what you call consideration? Absolutely! We wanted to give you a chance to ask questions and discuss this directly with us. So about the rent increase, can I assume you've accepted it? Huh? Great that you've accepted it. We look forward to working with you starting in April. I'll make a note in your file right away. Wait, I haven't accepted anything yet. Huh? Oh, I must have misunderstood. But surely you can see that this is just the reality of the situation, right? I cannot accept this rent increase. Please go back and discuss this with the landlord again. I see. You can't accept it. I was really hoping we could work this out amicably, but if that's your final decision, then unfortunately, Miss Hayes, you'll have to move out. What? The rent increase has already been decided, but if you can't accept it, then you'll have to move out by April. I'm sorry, but those are your only two options. Pay $3,000 or move out. That's an impossible choice, isn't it? Unfortunately, that's all there is. I understand it's difficult, but these are the circumstances we're all dealing with. I wish there was another way, but my hands are tied. The housing market is tough these days. Excuse me? Look, I know it's not what you want to hear, but if you don't want to move out, then you'll have to pay the $3,000. So please, make your decision quickly. Move out or pay up. I need to report back to the landlord by tomorrow.
Aunt Susan, is this rent increase for real? I absolutely can't afford $3,000 a month.
What? Tyler, you got contacted too?
I just got a message from Karen at the real estate company. She said if I can't pay, I'll just have to move out. She was acting like it was already decided and there's no room for negotiation. This is insane. I thought there were laws against this kind of thing. I'm freaking out here, Aunt Susan.
I can't believe they contacted you too.
Karen explained the situation to me. You've been trying so hard to keep the rent from going up, haven't you?
Huh?
I'm grateful to you, Aunt Susan. I had finally found a job, but all the good apartments were getting taken and I couldn't find a place to move. You really saved me when you let me rent this place. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cancel my lease.
Cancel your lease?
I'm just starting out in my career. There's no way I can afford $3,000 a month. My company's housing allowance only covers up to $500. Even with overtime, it doesn't add up to that amount. After taxes and everything, there's no way I could swing $3,000 just for rent. I feel bad after all you've done for me, but I'm gonna have to cancel. I'm really sorry about this.
Wait, Tyler, you don't need to cancel your lease.
Huh?
You don't need to move either. Just keep living in my apartment building like always. Don't worry about the rent.
I can't do that. You must be struggling with land costs and management fees, right? I appreciate your kindness, but I'd feel terrible to do that. Karen explained how expensive everything has gotten for building owners. She said property taxes alone have tripled in the last 2 years. I don't want to be a burden on you when you're already dealing with financial pressure.
That's not a problem at all. So don't worry about it and just keep living here.
Really?
Yes, really. So you don't need to cancel. Only cancel when you find a place you really want to live.
But Karen said it would be really hard on you if the rent doesn't go up. And she said there are already people willing to pay as much as $3,000. So if I can't pay, it would be better if I just moved out. She mentioned there's a waiting list of potential tenants.
What?
Since I'm your nephew, it wouldn't be fair for me to get a discount while all the other residents are struggling with whether to pay or move out.
Other residents? Tyler, did everyone else get contacted by Karen too?
It seems like it. The neighbors on the same floor are also troubled about the rent increase. Mrs. Chen next door was crying when I saw her in the hallway, and that college student Jake looked completely panicked.
What?
Everyone's talking about it in the building group chat. Some people are already looking for new places. So don't worry about me. It's definitely better to rent to someone who can actually pay rather than a broke family member. I don't want to be the reason you lose money on this building.
Wait, Tyler. What else did Karen tell you?
Huh?
Tell me everything you actually heard from Karen.
Huh? She said this was happening to buildings all over the city, and that you were really stressed about having to make this decision.
About the next tenant is already decided. I never heard anything about that. And I never had any intention of raising the rent either.
Huh? Really? But Karen said it was an agonizing decision for the landlord, and that you were worried about losing good tenants, but had no choice.
Tyler, what time do you get off work today?
I'm still new at the company, so I don't have much work. I should be able to leave on time, probably home by 6 p.m. Why? Is everything okay?
Then come to my apartment when you get back. It sounds like I need to hear all about this story directly from you.
I don't really get it, but okay. I'll contact you when I'm heading home. Aunt Susan, you're not in trouble, are you?
Just come over when you get home. We need to talk. Hello there. This is Karen from Green Blue Real Estate. Hello. How are things going? I hope you had a good night to think everything over. Have you decided whether to renew or move out? Yes, I've decided. I won't be renewing or moving out. Huh? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you clarify about that? I'm not paying $3,000 rent, but I'm also not moving out of this apartment. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. Those are the only two options. Huh? Miss Hayes, are you saying you plan to illegally squat here? What's illegal is what you're doing. I've never heard of rent suddenly doubling. Therefore, I won't be paying such an amount. Look, I understand you're upset, but the law is the law. Even so, the rent increase was decided in consultation with the landlord. I understand the residents' feelings, but as long as you live here, you have to pay. That's just how rental agreements work. No. What do you mean, no? You can't just refuse to pay rent and expect to keep living somewhere. So you'll be moving out then? I don't want that either. Huh? Okay, you're really not making sense here. I'm saying I don't want either option. But those are literally the only choices available. Look, rental apartments aren't a charity. If you can't pay, you have to move out. Stop being so childish. This is how the real world works. Excuse me? I understand you resent the rent increase, but you should resent yourself for not being able to afford even $3,000 rent. Maybe you should have worked harder in life. What? To put it bluntly, if you can't afford $3,000 rent, this apartment is above your means, you know? There's no shame in admitting that. What? If this level of rent is too much, you should move to a cheaper apartment. Poor people should live in poor people's housing. It's just common sense. What? Recently, there's been a lot of development near the apartment building, right? Thanks to that, more people want to live in this area. The whole neighborhood is upgrading. Property values are skyrocketing. Thankfully, there are people who want to live in this apartment. Some of them say $3,000 rent is no problem at all. I've got a waiting list of qualified applicants. So you're saying you have paying customers lined up, so the poor people should get out and make room? Despite having no money, your brain seems to work fine. You figured it out pretty quickly. Yes, that's exactly how business works. What? Miss Hayes, you're just someone who can only afford to live on the first floor anyway. You'd be better off living in a cheap apartment. First floor units are for people who can't afford better. Oh, if you'd like, we can help you find a place. We'll find you a cheap place that fits your budget. I know some buildings on the other side of town that may be under your budget, much more suitable for your income level. No, thank you, because I'll continue living in this apartment building. No, you absolutely have to move out. You don't have the right to live here. Rights come with responsibilities, and you can't meet yours. What? If you won't accept the rent increase, we don't need you in this apartment building, so please move out. We're upgrading the tenant quality. We need tenants who can actually contribute to the building's value. Sorry, but this is all the landlord's wish. From now on, this apartment building is no poor tenants. It's going to be so much nicer without people who can't pay their bills. But I don't remember asking for that. Huh? I'm the landlord of this apartment building, and I don't remember making any such request. What? Wait, what did you just say? I've never even considered raising the rent. Huh? Are you joking right now? You said you consulted with the landlord, but I wonder which landlord you consulted with. Wait, please wait. This is impossible. Huh? Miss Hayes, you're the landlord here? I know many apartment building owners, but I'm unusual in that I live on the first floor instead of the top floors. I prefer being close to my tenants and accessible to them. So, you mistook me for just another resident? Huh? This can't be happening. But as a property management company, I'd expect you to at least remember the building owner's name. What? Please wait a moment. Let me check our files. Huh, are you really the landlord here? Oh my god. If you don't believe me, check the property registration. You should have those documents right. I'm checking right now.
Please tell me this is some kind of mistake. Ah! Ah! The property deed, it says Susan Hayes.
Looks like you've confirmed it.
This can't be real.
So, let me ask again. I never requested any rent increase. What exactly is this all about?
There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Maybe there was a miscommunication in the office.
Running an apartment building profitably is important, of course, but I don't want to become a money-grubbing landlord. I want to provide housing where my nephew, a first-year worker, can come home exhausted and feel comfortable, and where university students can live peacefully. I have no intention of becoming money-focused and catering only to wealthy tenants.
Yes, I completely understand that.
Oh?
That's exactly why this apartment building has lower rent than the surrounding area, right? Despite that, it has excellent security measures and is a very popular building. I'm fully aware of this. I've always respected your approach to property management.
I see, so you did understand. Then please leave and tell all the first-floor residents you contacted that the rent increase is cancelled.
Huh? But wait, can we talk about this first?
Actually, I live on the first floor as my nephew does. He's very good with people, so your targeting of the young people living on the first floor is completely exposed.
I am terribly sorry. I'll contact everyone immediately to correct this. Please give me a chance to make this right. Miss Hayes! I've contacted everyone I messaged and made corrections. I sincerely apologize for my unauthorized actions. Everyone has been informed that the rent increase is completely canceled.
You better be. What a mess you've created. I nearly lost my precious tenants. My nephew is ready to move out, and Mrs. Chen was in tears.
But please understand, I made this decision thinking of you, Miss Hayes. Please consider seriously raising the rent. I know I messed up the approach, but the idea itself has merit.
Excuse me?
This area has become very popular recently. It's true that many people want to live in this apartment building. Just yesterday, I had 5 different people call asking about vacancies. The demand is absolutely incredible right now. That's why I think now is the perfect opportunity. If we bring in well-paying tenants now, it won't be a loss. Think about it as a business investment.
Well-paying tenants, huh?
We could even renovate. If we create stylish units and market them, they'll definitely fill up quickly. I have connections with contractors who could do amazing work. Hardwood floors, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, modern amenities that young professionals are looking for. If we make units worth $3,000, well-paying tenants will definitely come. I have a whole list of people willing to pay premium prices.
As I said before, I'm not interested in any of that.
But increased rental income is a good thing. It should make you happy as the landlord. More money means more financial security for you. You could afford to make even better improvements to the building.
You're the ones who would be happier, aren't you?
Huh?
Real estate companies get a percentage of the rent as management fees. The higher the rent, the more money goes into your pockets.
That's true, but we also provide better service with higher value properties.
Sorry, but I don't own real estate for profit, so I won't be raising the rent.
Please reconsider, I'm begging you. I'll definitely bring in well-paying tenants. There really are people who would pay $3,000. Young executives who would love to live here. Then your rental income would double. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. The real estate company profits and the landlord profits. It's win-win. We could market this as a premium property. Plus, higher income tenants tend to be more responsible, less likely to cause problems.
You're quite desperate. Well, I suppose with that much debt, you have to be.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What's this about the real estate company profits, too? You were planning to pocket all the management fees from the rent increase yourself.
Huh?
I don't know what you're implying. I was going to contact the real estate company right away, but I got curious and did some research on my own. You have quite a lot of debt, don't you? About $200,000 total.
How do you know that? That's private information!
Property owners have strong networks. When I consulted with an acquaintance, they told me. They said they also got contacted about rent increases. Apparently, you've been trying this scam on multiple properties.
What? Which property owner? It's not a scam. I was genuinely trying to help.
That owner refused, but apparently you were quite persistent. In the end, you even used emotional manipulation, crying about your debt.
No, I was just explaining market conditions.
That person was sympathetic and didn't contact the real estate company, but I won't be so merciful.
Huh? Please don't jump to conclusions. Please let me explain my situation.
I'm calling the real estate company immediately. I'll report all of your unauthorized actions as complaints.
No! Please, let's talk about this rationally.
Oh, and I think I'll change management companies too. I can't trust a company with employees like this.
Please wait! Please don't do that! I can explain everything. Please don't contact the company. If you change companies, they'll blame me for losing a client.
What?
I'll apologize profusely, so please forgive me on that point. If you contact the company, I'll definitely be fired. My boss has been looking for reasons to let me go. My sales numbers have been terrible this quarter. And if you change management companies, if they demand damages, my debt will increase even more. I could end up bankrupt.
Well, that's not my problem. Just like tenants can decide whether to renew or cancel, landlords can decide which real estate company to work with.
Please, somehow find it in your heart to forgive me. I was in financial trouble, and it was just a momentary lapse. Everyone makes mistakes when they're desperate.
A momentary lapse? You should know the difference between right and wrong, and to do this without telling your company, completely on your own.
My debt kept growing, and I was really desperate. The interest rates are killing me. I used to be a popular salesperson when I first started, but lately, even new employees are beating my performance, so my salary and bonus have been cut. But I just can't stop this spending habit. I have credit cards maxed out, a car loan, student loans. I thought if I could just get some big commission checks.
I don't care about your personal problems.
Please don't say that. Please have mercy. I know what I did was wrong, but I was drowning. My credit score is already ruined. I was just trying to make some extra money. Everyone does it. If I lose this job, I'll have nothing left.
No mercy.
Please, I'm begging you. I have nowhere else to turn. If I lose this job, I'll never find another one in real estate. My reputation will be ruined.
You should have thought about that before you decided to commit fraud. Actions have consequences. Sorry, but my apartment building doesn't welcome near criminals. I immediately contacted the management company, and I heard that Karen was fired shortly after. Moreover, it was discovered that she had been embezzling company funds to pay her debts, and it became a police matter. The management company begged me, please continue our management contract, but since I had no particular reason to stay with them, I declined. It's honestly scary to think about a company that would let an employee easily embezzle money. I heard Karen ended up with debts in millions after the company sued her for damages. I continue to keep my apartment building at full capacity with rent set somewhat below market rate. This is my ideal apartment management.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.